Flux Theater Ensemble is a group of artists who believe in long-term collaboration in order to create the best work possible. We think that in ambiguity is where the real art comes from, because we live in such a kind of polarized world where we're being forced to be one way or the other.
You know, there's no clear cut, oh, this is a bad guy and we are supposed to hate this person, and this is a good guy and let's all be like them. There's a lot of gray area in our plays, and so that's one of the things that I really love.
We also tend to be drawn to work that exists in sort of a heightened world, a magical world. Often are excited by work that sort of has a sense of magical realism. So it's not just a living room, but the living room is suddenly another space or time.
We can only afford to do a couple main stage shows. We only have the time to do a couple main stage shows, but in all that space in between, we don't want to just, say, bye, see you for the spring show. We want to be constantly doing stuff.
So we do a lot of additional programming, not just the full productions, and those are some of the places where I think we've actually been the most successful in thinking about new ways for audiences to engage with the work. One of them is Have Another, which is where we share scenes from our play developments in a bar. By taking play development out of a kind of cultural critique and into kind of a communal celebratory environment, it changes people's relationship to the work and what's possible with the work.
And we do another thing that's called Food Soul, and we have a big feast for free for whoever wants to come. Following the feast, we have the play.
If Flux is about a single big idea, it's that in contrast to a world that tends to devalue people, to fit them into small roles, categories, and you only bring a small part of yourself into the things you do every day, Flux is about changing that dynamic so that people feel like they can bring all of themselves into the room.
We kind of think of Flux as these little concentric circles. So at the core is the creative partners, which I guess other companies call members, and then the next circle is our Friends of Flux, which is this group of 150 or so people that really consider Flux, one of their homes.
A FOF is a friend of Flux who is an artist and who is an active kind of member of the Flux community.
But it's also not just artists. We have a lot of people who are donors, who are family members as well. So it's anyone who feels like Flux is important in their life, and anyone who we feel they are important for Flux as well. Flux isn't just plays. I mean, let's face it, we're badasses. We put on a good show. We put on a good show, but I think the reason why people keep coming back and why I am a part of this company is because I feel valuable here. And I think our FOFs, I think our audience also feels important. It's not that we're a family, that would be kind of a mushy way to say it, but it's just we listen to each other.